Hello, hodlers, and welcome back, crypto enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into some big news that's stirring up the crypto world and potentially shifting the market in unexpected ways. We're covering the latest news on CBDCs, major moves in tokenization, and US election. Therefore, let's not waste more time and let's get right into it. The first topic that I want to address together with you is Huawei integrated digital yuan. This means that integrated China's digital yuan, therefore a central bank digital currency, into their system Harmony OS, which will allow more than 1 billion users to have access to this type of assets. Just imagine the impact we are talking about, making digital currency transactions as simple as tapping a phone. Huawei has just opened up a whole new world of accessibility for digital yuan payments on the 22nd of October. But what does this really mean for global crypto adoption and privacy concerns? Will other government follow this lead, and how could it affect decentralized cryptos like Bitcoin and Ethereum? We will see this question. We will receive an answer over the time, and the bigger the question is, like, could CBDC eventually compete with or even replace some decentralized options? Stick around and we'll discuss why crypto purists might be worried. Therefore, let's go on another important topic, and still in the Asian side of the world, the monetary authority of Singapore is pushing hard on tokenization. This could transform financial services, think fixed income, FX, and asset management, all being tokenized. Singapore's proactive stance is setting the stage for an Asia-led financial evolution. Why? Because tokenization offers transparency and efficiency that traditional systems often lack. But, but could it also mean a shift away from private cryptos? We will see if this is the case or not. I don't really think so. Imagine a future, where tokenized assets are the norm. Does this change the game for crypto investors? I don't really think so. Or are we entering a phase where governments control even more the digital economy? We will see together. Updates by updates. Now, switching gears to the Bitcoin price prediction. Is this a fact or a fiction? Like CryptoRanked released a Bitcoin price prediction, and I want to talk about this prediction together with you. Some of the biggest names in finance, like Robert Kiyosaki, Cathie Wood, Michael Saylors, are making jaw-dropping prediction, as you can see right now. Some say 500,000, other claims 1 million, and the most ambitious see is hitting $13 million in 20 years. These numbers sound thrilling, right? But are they realistic? And if so, how will that affect the overall market and our investment? I think, that some of these targets are really unrealistic, but some of them in the short term could actually be a real fact. But now let's jump together into the most important news of the moment, and it's US elections between Trump and Harris. With the US election just seconds, hours away from our eyes, we will wait the results and if this will impact the crypto market. Current projections shows that some market analysts favor for Trump, while others are leaning toward Harris. We have seen this polling prediction sway the market before, and this year might be even more intense, given the stakes in both politics and the economy. We all know how election can create waves, and as we see right now, there is a majority of um, favorable votes for Trump. And over the time, we had three candidates in the beginning: Trump, Biden, and Harris. And here we can see over time how much it actually was favorable or not in the market. So, could this election lead to a major price hike or unexpected dip? Let me know in the comments. And there has been also a very important movement in the crypto charts on Bitcoin, and this is also due to the enormous increase on Bitcoin ETFs. Um, Spot positions that are accumulating more and more, reaching all-time highs. Because right now, as I am analyzing together with you here, you can see that BlackRock's spot ETFs, I share Bitcoin Trust, has amassed over 30 billion in net asset. A really historic record. This shows how big institutions aren't just watching from the sidelines anymore, they're diving in. This could legitimize Bitcoin further in the eyes of traditional investors, making crypto less of a niche. So let's hope that they are still gonna increase their capital and their net assets, because let's finally jump on our technical analysis, because there is a set of liquidation that is going on in the market, and it's very important to be aware how to position yourself. Don't FOMO in, as always, because the markets are reacting to the political scene. Therefore, there is huge liquidation gap at $61,000, and another major liquidation zone has just been wiped out here on the 71 and $73,000, almost all-time highs. Therefore, don't panic, just look at the market, because volatility is really high during this type of periods. And now I really want to jump on our chart, because we have to see how the market is gonna react, and if there is anything that we can anticipate as traders and use for ourselves and for our knowledge. So we left ourselves last time with an incredible analysis that was projecting Bitcoin towards the $69,000 and even to the all-time highs due to the liquidation we have just seen couple of seconds ago. And here I want to remark, I'm canceling the analysis as I just did before, and here we are still, as you remember, here we created a higher low and a higher high, breaking actually this type of trends, higher high, lower low. It's lower than here, so lower low, higher low because it's lower than here, then a lower low because it's lower than here, and so on. We broke this type of structure right here when Bitcoin actually did not create a lower low in this zone here, but rather it created going up a higher high. So breaking this zone, it actually ended the bull distribution. Therefore, we have to identify a very important section. Let me just get the instruments. I'm coming back to you quickly. So therefore, we know that $69,000, very important zone, because it remarks our all-time highs. What's the next direction? We are experiencing a bull construction actually, and we could expect some volatility right now due to election. And if Trump wins, this thing is either gonna skyrocket or absorb a little bit um, into our bull flag from 7 months that we have been forming over the time, and we could see an absorption here of main orders around 62 $63,000 as we have identified in the past. This could be just a spike, or the price could just bounce off this trend line and get its direction. But of course, anything could happen in the market. Therefore, if the chart is gonna let me clean it up 1 second. So therefore, if the chart is gonna go on another direction and is gonna go down completely, the first zone, the first stop that we have identified as one of the most uh, strong parts of the chart, therefore one of our main supports, will be our first stop. So as always, don't panic, don't FOMO out. We know that this zone can be reached by the chart as well as we know that the chart could just bounce off this trend line here. So, as always, this is not financial advice. Do your own research and always keep yourself up to date, whatever you're doing. So, I want to wrap up these amazing call updates showing you that on our social media we do always publish some very important news. I suggest to follow us because there are some amazing campaigns going on right now. We also share some sentiments where you can go and vote. I suggest you to do that, and whatever news is coming into the market, we will update you. It's been a pleasure being here with you. Leave a like, a share, and comment me what you think, and I'll see you the next time.